Okay, just doing a test on an IC751A, and this is actually a later model. You can tell by the insignia there. The earlier models had the broader insignia on it. I don't know if I've got a few here. I don't remember. Yeah, okay, so that there, well, that's just a 751, and they had that sort of broader looking insignia, and this is a just a later version of it. It was pretty much the same radio. I'm not aware of any great changes they made. They certainly didn't change the little backup EEPROM board, prom board, sorry, and you know, that would have been a positive thing to do, because of course, you know, they gave trouble over the years to come. One of the things that you've got to be aware of when you buy a 751A down the track, you might have to spend, you know, $100 to the US to get a replacement EEPROM board if that ever happens. So I haven't taken the covers off this one, so I don't know whether it's been done or not. A lot have been done, no question. So anyway, we're just doing a quick test on this one, and oh yeah, boy, 1 2 1 2 1 2. Boy, hang on, we've got lots of gain there, lots of gain. 1 2 3 4 5 1 2. Oh, lots of power there. 1 2. We're on the 200 watt scale. 1 2 1 2. Yeah, that thing's percolating extremely well. Let's see if we've got some receive on this dying dead screen of mine. Oh, we've got lots of receive there. Let's take that down. Down, down, down. Down, down, down. That's 0.5 of a microvolt there. Yeah, it's hearing nicely. And once again, up we go. Yeah, nice. All right, good. This one's actually got the power supply included in it. I'm just doing this as a bit of a test before we ship, because I just don't trust Australia Post anymore. I really don't. I won't go into it, but I tell you what, they really worry me. Anyway, this chap's being pretty wise and insuring it and doing all the right things. So I think that's probably wise for people, just as advice going forward, that you know, just definitely, you know, ask if you'd like to insure. Certainly, feel free to you know, tell us to do that, because that's just a tick in a box at the post office and declaring a value, so that's no problems. They're pretty nice. They had SWR, power, ALC, compression, current, and volts on slow AGC at the moment. Had all your Vox controls, etc., and dual VFO, of course. Memories. How many memories they have? I'm trying to remember now. I think they were 99. They're 99 or 16. Yeah, good point. If I go... Oh, that's a memory to VFO, sorry. VFO memory. So there's some memories in there. So to change the memories, we basically... So a lot of 27 megs in it. Okay. And sorry, how many memories? So that is 32. 32 memories. That's right. It was 32 memories on these things. Obviously, this one's been opened up. I know who my client is. You won't have much use for that. The thing there too is when you go to ham on this, of course, when you go between your bands, it will sort of take you. Sorry, hang on. Sam just bring me a cup of tea. Sorry, I was a bit distracted. See how this will only then do ham bands. Now, there is a diode in there that you can replace that will stop that ability to transmit everywhere. And, you know, we certainly do suggest that's, you know, a good thing to do. I had a client recently, actually, who took a very expensive radio, and I was really cautious with it, to be honest, because, number one, I hadn't done one before. Number two, it is microsurgery, and I'll show you the microsurgery, and it's 4 diodes that had to be put back in there. That's the actual layout of it, and they're microscopic. Now, you don't have that problem with the 751A. They are not so difficult. To be honest, I can't remember the mod on these, but I think it was just one diode. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments file, but it's been a while. I don't tend to modify these radios to 27 megs, etc. I've already had my ACMA discussions, and I'll be honest, I used to. I'm going to admit it. I used to have no problem doing it, and ACMA got on my back to be a good boy. And to be honest, it had been a long time since I'd done one. Even when they saw me, I really had got out of the habit. And it's funny, but back in my early days, it was just a common practice, and it really was. I mean, someone would come to you, hey, listen, I'm not confident to replace, to knock this diode out. And sometimes we didn't even have to knock it out; we just had to clip it. But I'm talking 1980s, 1990s. Pretty much once I got into the sort of more technical field myself, it's funny how things changed for me. I just decided that it was something I didn't want to do anymore. But when asked by AC Mate at the time, is it something I've done? I was not going to look too honest if I said never. Anyway, all right. So this is a really nice example, pretty clean. And once again, box and books. So he'll be happy with that for sure. We've got a few of these around the place at the moment. I don't want to underrate how many 751As we've got around. And I'm really glad to be sending this one down. Look, it's going to a great guy, but it's not just that. I'm being selfish too. I need to get rid of some of these radios. And when you've got so many 751s, 751As, blah, 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 it is definitely good to sort of start just clearing these shelves a bit. And they're a great radio. This chap was actually going to take the FT990 off me. And then I said, look, just, one of the other options, just let me have this cup of tea here. Oh, that's nice. What mug? Look at the mug sheet. Adelaide Crows, prior to South Australia. Not right now, but hey, they'll come back. So he was hell-bent on the 990, which is a good choice, great radio. And then we started, discussing shipping it, couriers versus Australia Post. And he said, look, am I missing the point? Is there any other options that could do me? And I said, for a selfish-natured person like I am, I said, well, I do have a few 751As, but I was being honest. It's something where he asked me which radio I'd choose. I actually did say the FT990. So just to be very transparent and clear, I said the FT990 was probably the better choice in my mind, but I said, be careful. I'm very old Yaesu-y. I like some of the old Yaesus, no question. Not a big fan of some of the new stuff, to be honest, but the old stuff, yes. And, it's not that I'm not a fan of the 751A at all. I am. But if I had to make a choice, I'd take the FT990. So he then took all that information and all my bias, and he still chose the 751A, which I think was a good choice. Especially I need to get rid of a few. But yeah, look, that's it. But yeah, nice radio. And as you can see, they work beautifully. They really do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Test 1, 2. Oh yeah, they pump away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. My goodness. And I just realised that now I'm on 20 metres. That's all right. On band am I? Oh, of course, I flicked it. Because I was on 28 megs before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Oh wow, it's big power. 1, 2, 1, 2. Some of these could be set up to do some enormous power. 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm just going through all the bands now. 1, 2. Yeah, loads of power. That PP meter's a little bit generous, to be honest. But 1, 2, 3. Well, it's a lot generous there. Let's have a look here on 10 megs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hello. But this meter's not. This is called a bird. 1, 2, hello. So there's your 100 watt scale on the 100 watt slug. Hello. So it's definitely getting over its 100 watts. My Kenwood meter's being a little bit ambitious on PEP, but that's not on PEP at the moment. No lights on, no nothing. See, no light there. I'm on just normal drive. Hello. Average power, not normal drive. So this thing's got some serious power, but not 200 watts. Let's not sort of go too crazy. 1, 2. Hello. Yep. I just, for my customer's sake, I'm just running through all the bands. Yep. All right. Good. Hello. Okay. Hello. Yep. No problems. And the last one, because we've done 28 megs already. Yeah. This thing pumps. This thing actually pumps one of the best 751s I've seen for power output. It's very good. Someone has adjusted the ALC in there. I guarantee you they have. We used to muck around with these in the 80s and 90s, and they were terrific for. They definitely. Icom used to build PA stages that 100 watts will last forever. So of course, a lot of people, a bit like we do with the 480s and the TS2000s and definitely the 480HXs. We've seen 300 watts out of a 480HX. People used to wind them up a little bit. And the great thing is you have got an RF power on this that you can sort of knock it back a bit if you need to. But this is then set up to be a bit of a drive machine, which is probably good. Certainly sounding all right, that's for sure. And actually, we can listen to it. Let's have a look. What if I go up to 28,400 or something? Doesn't really matter, does it? I'm going to just listen to it. 28. Now remember, you got your TS control there. 27 megs there. What was it on 27? Oh, I'm on memory still. Idiot. Sorry, 28,400. I was already there. 1, 2. Okay. Hang on. I've got to find my signal. On my own. Oh, I don't think I've got anything plugged into that. Doesn't matter. Let's try. I might just hear it. Yeah, I'm not hearing it very well with no antenna in the back of that other one. Alright, let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, no. Now I need to put something in the back of that one. Oh, it's got a dummy load on it. It seems to be having a few problems like that. It's an old FT747 and they're generally pretty good, but sort of 1, 2, 1, 2. Hang on. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Why can't I hear myself? Yeah, no, this radio's giving me trouble again. Yeah, we've had this problem before with this one. Pain in the arse, actually. Just hang on a second. I think I'm going to fix it. Yeah, finally got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, something not quite right by Yasu up there, to be honest. We're going to have a bit of a look at that at some stage. But anyway, that's working. But anyway, all good. She's a nice little radio. Yeah, I was on the other side band then too. Clever. Anyway, you hit that one. Doesn't matter. All right, well, look, that is the IC751A, and great radio. Heading off to a new owner, so we'll get that in the mail, hopefully today, if not Monday. All right, all the best, guys. Cheers.